How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Everything Everyday channel hosted by your boy Daryl Long. So today I want to talk about a content creator by the name of CC Shantae. I'm gonna let you guys hear her story, but to get some context, basically we had a big storm here in Chicago, which if anybody knows Chicago is right down the street from Indiana. Indiana also had bad storms for the past few weeks, etc., etc. And a lot of people were left homeless due to this. A lot of people were left out of lights, just basic things that they were deprived from because the storm had either destroyed it, etc., etc. I saw trees fall on people's cars, all kind of stuff. So I want you guys to see this story that is going viral from Merrillville, Indiana, which involves Baymont Hotel. Let's get directly into the story right now.
So I came out to help a friend that's been affected by the tornado and brought some stuff to the hotel, the Baymont Inn Suites in Merrillville. We get to the door with food and stuff for her, and the owner of the hotel tells her that we're hoarding and she can't stay here and she will refund her money. There's no absolute other hotels available right now, and they want to put her out. Now, we'll be wrong if we think it's just because, oh, we're black and we're bringing things in. But see, the other folk that brought the stuff in by the carts loads, nobody said anything to them. How do you treat somebody this way in a circumstance like this, knowing that they don't have anywhere else to go? That's what's wrong with the world. You cannot treat people that way. So yes, we're going to find out who the corporate manager is of the Baymont Inn, and we're going to deal with it. Because you don't treat people like that. I don't care what is going on. She has paid. It is paid. You're not doing us no favor. These people done lost all their personal information, birth certificates, you name it. They don't have many forms of identification. And this is what you're going to say? This is what you're going to say to somebody. But then if somebody snatch you behind the desk, they're going to be wrong because you coming at them sideways about a situation you don't even know. Everybody that you saw wasn't even staying here. It's horrible the way people treat you in today's time. And my heart just breaks. I came to help a friend. They got her crying, she in tears, and I'm bringing relief. That's what I thought I was bringing. And that's all I got.
So in part one of the video, it seems to be that she was just trying to help a friend out, a friend who may be in need. And instead of the Baymont Hotel allowing them to bring the food in to help, they wanted to make things difficult for both of these women who just really was just trying to help each other out. And it's very hard sometimes to be black in this country because when you're just trying to do the right thing, you're met with so much opposition that eventually it becomes very, very, very tiring. But let's keep going, man. Let's go to part two. All right.
My Inn Suites in Merrillville, y'all. I came to meet my friend when she got off work today to help her extend her room for another couple of nights. When she got here, they had went into her hotel room, packed her belongings, and kept her food. The food items that I just dropped off to her yesterday. Look at the sign, Baymont Inn Suites in Merrillville. And then they acted as if she was supposed to have been checked out. We already been through this yesterday with the police. Unfortunately, she was due for checkout tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and fully paid. How do you treat people like this that been in a tornado? What do you mean? Then they done charged her car for additional nights, but they putting her out. I've been here since Saturday. They putting her out. How do you, we not the first victims here. Y'all better stay. Y'all better get in tune with the Baymont Inn Suites in Merrillville because they doing all type of illegal activity, and then they act like they didn't pack her room up. Who packed the room up? She just got here. Her stuff was behind the desk by crazy ass Kelly. Y'all was want to know who Kelly was, and baby, we gonna go back over there and see who Kelly was so y'all can see for yourselves at the Baymont Inn Suites. Charged the card, packed her stuff up, would not allow her to come back to get her food. I know you lying. You got the key still?
I had to cuss Becky. I had to cuss her out here. So they tried to.
They wouldn't even let her get her stuff. Is y'all cool? How this work, girl? Wouldn't let her get her stuff from behind the desk. Talk about if she sure it's hers. I just bought her this stuff yesterday. Then we was accused of hoarding yesterday.
Yeah.
She was asked to leave with a full refund yesterday. Now today you want to put her out and take her stuff? You done lost your man. You done lost your man.
Keep all my food.
And then keep all her food that I bought for my friend and her kids. You done lost your man.
Basically, they just got an extra $72 off me.
That for a night that she ain't even gonna be here.
Nope, for a night that I can't sleep in.
How do you treat people like this? Y'all wanted some more footage, and baby, y'all got it. Cause now we finna go see who Crazy Kelly is for y'all self. And all the pool dirty too.
Oh yeah.
The pool is filthy.
It's green and
Look
slimy.
like
Green.
yeah, algae or something inside the pool. You can't even lock the door with the little safety bolt thing in the room. The air conditioning don't work in every room either. Here we go with Crazy Kelly and Mike. There they go for y'all, Crazy Kelly and Mike. Crazy Kelly, the Baymont Inn Suites in Merrillville, she stole this lady's money and then tried to take her food.
Yep.
Happy him, then tried to take her food. There go Crazy Mike to say, you see, that's a heartless motherfucker. That is a heartless person to do this to this lady.
So y'all saw, we got the manager. They call the manager Crazy Mike. They saying that he took advantage of the whole situation, which to me is absolutely crazy because you shouldn't be taking advantage of no woman. If a woman is telling you that, hey, listen, she's down on her luck right now. She paid you for the room. Why can't she, even if she is hoarding, if she's hoarding her food and she paid for that food, what legal right do you even tell her she can't have the food there? I never understood this when I watched it the first time. And I'm very, very, very sympathetic to these women. I will have the link to her channel in the bio so you guys can reach out to her. Let's go to the third video, because in the third video, we're going to see more evidence and more testimony from people who have dealt with individuals at this Merrillville Baymont Hotel.
Putting this place on blast the first day have brought everybody out to tell their story. And that brings me joy because it's so many victims here in different ways who stayed here and who work here. This is Jerry, y'all. Say hi to Jerry. Jerry, tell us what happened to you.
So they can hear me. But anyways, I worked here 6 years ago, 2019, late 2019, going into 2020, a couple of months. And there was a situation where I had gave a guest, I was giving the guest their $100 deposit back after I checked their room and they were checking out because they checked out at 3 in the morning and their managers wasn't there. So when I checked the drawer, envelope that we kept the $100 deposit in that the guest gave us wasn't there. So I took it from the drawer. It was on camera. I even let the managers know as soon as they came in the situation, so I wouldn't get in trouble or but they pretty much made it seem like I was stealing. So a week later, I had called off because the car that I just got had broke down, and it was like 2 hours before work. I even got a video where he's kind of fussing at me about that and stuff. That I had posted in the comments where I made like a little joke, like say, hey, you should be a manager, give me my check, and he pretty much told me no. But anyways, I texted him saying, hey, are the checks in? And he said, yeah, but I'm gonna need $100 to get the check. So I told him like, hey, I ain't gonna have the money because it's in my check. You take it from it, but he demanded that I bring $100, which I did, and he still didn't give me the check. I never gave him $100, by the way, but he pretty much turned it down once he saw that I was secretly recording the whole thing and stuff, and then they ended up calling the police on me. And I kind of gave up because I got a job that same week that I'm still at now, so I looked at it like just a little loss and stuff. It was like a couple $100 I could have used, but I got blessed with way more, so I let it go.
Thank you for sharing that. But they didn't want to give him his last check.
Yes.
Now, back in the day, it went from cash to being that same $100 deposit on a card that they keep charging people right now today, and they're not refunding that. Of course, when you go to hotels, you got incidental fees or whatever they're going to put a hold on your card, right? But it's usually released when you check out. They do not refund that here. At the Baymont Inn Suites in Merrillville, they are not refunding people that. So that is what I'm saying with them just taking people money, and you put a card on file and they're just going to take your funds and they're not going to return it. And it's insane. It's insane to even operate that way.
So now we hear that the Baymont Hotel is not giving people allegedly back their $100 deposits when you book a hotel with them, which I would think is illegal. But we know in this country, individuals of a certain complexion, and when you have certain powers, a certain amount of money, whether that power be you are the owner, whatever kind of power they have, they exploit it every single time. So to me, you would think that these are, people who understand that, what, a storm just happened. we're going to do whatever we can to make sure that we help people in our community. But instead, they exploited the community, and that's just what they into. Let's keep going with the next video.
I can't remember. I had 80 people go through here yesterday.
But then he said in front of you in a minute, Becky, thank you.
I don't know. Record me if you want.
We are.
Somebody, one of you, call me white motherfucker one more time.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna threaten?
Is that racist?
No,
That's
I
racist.
don't want to be called.
you're racist. Because you're
Called me white motherfucker.
I did not call you white at all.
Called me.
No,
I never said white.
because you know what
Never
you
said white.
and you're lying.
What is she
Never
called?
said white.
What did she call?
You're drunk.
Hold on, let me pause this.
Exactly.
Because I feel like him even being inside of a woman's face like this is disrespectful. Right? I want you guys to get the full context, but it makes me uncomfortable when I see men inside women's faces like this. Like you getting confrontational because he is drunk, allegedly, but I'm gonna say he is drunk. And at the end of the day, I wonder if he would have did this with a man. I just wonder. Because a lot of those men are cowards.
He's drunk. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not on.
You're drunk.
I'm not on
You're
duty.
drunk. Step out my face.
Whether you're on duty or not,
Because I feel threatened.
don't worry about it. It'll be on the news.
Threatened.
It's gonna be on the news tomorrow. It's gonna be on the news. Thank you, Becky. What's your name, young lady?
Out the door, please.
What's her name?
You charged my card. You
Out the
did
door,
that.
please.
Oh, not her, but
What's
you.
your name? Katina.
Out the door,
Thank
please.
you.
Out the door. please.
Gladly, we'll be back with the news tomorrow,
I
Mike.
want to be called back right now.
We will be back with the news tomorrow. We'll be back with the news tomorrow, love. Yeah. I didn't never call nobody white. Let's go, friend. I never called nobody. There go the fraud Mike again, y'all. There go the fraud Mike that done stole this lady money, acting like he don't know nothing about it. Yeah. Then they didn't know who packed her stuff up. Yeah, we gotta.
So not only did they take the young lady's money, but they also packed up her belongings without her permission. And for me, that's just a violation. You're not supposed to touch nobody drawers, pants, clothes, toothbrush, all these different things that they have, that people bring with them when they on vacation or when they just need to, be in a hotel room for the night. I would be highly upset that they touched my belongings without my permission. That's all I'm gonna really say about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that part. And let's go to the last two parts. The last two parts is we have an inspection of the hotel itself because it wasn't even functioning properly. Like, let me show y'all, child.
So now they let us in to get my friend stuff, and they thought they was gonna keep her whole refrigerator worth of food, but packed her other stuff up in a bin to leave. Yeah, crazy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. How? How you do that?
Charge me $72 for 2 days.
Look at
I'm
this.
with my checkout is
Look
not
at this.
fucking- They did that yesterday.
They
trying to
said
cover
the
their ass.
toe up room. It's still broke. Toe up. But you want to play games with people money and charged her, and knowing that you told her that she could check out tomorrow. Her checkout was Wednesday. What time? 11 a.m. That's why I told her I was going to meet her here when she got off work. And it's the stuff that y'all pull. It's a special place for y'all. Gonna pack up everything but the food. I know you effing lying. You done lost your man if you thought that's what you was gonna be doing, but it ain't. Everybody need to be on some Merrillville Suites. I need Channel 7. I need y'all to inbox these people right now. How you do that? But you thought you was gonna keep that. I don't think so.
I do it. There you go. Get my money's worth out. That's what I do.
Took this girl money, bro. Is you serious?
And put me out.
And put her stuff at the front desk.
They had it behind him. I had to argue
Behind the desk.
I had to argue with the girl, the maintenance Becky, to give me my stuff. She did not want to give me my stuff.
What was they gonna do with it? That's what I want to know. Y'all, we are at
She did not want to give me
Baymont
my
Inn
stuff.
Suites in Merrillville. And this is what they doing to the tornado relief victims. Somebody needs to get involved. Because, see, we don't want to have to put no hands on nobody. But don't play with nobody in a effed up situation already. In desperation, trying to do the best they can. You don't play with nobody like that. Effed up hotel. I'm telling you right now, y'all stay tuned because I'm going to be going live all night. Stay tuned.
Putting your clothes by the front desk after you have taken my money, not giving me back my deposit, kicked me out the hotel, doing a tornado situation that has the county on lock. But instead of you being remorseful, you are like, well, you know what? You can't bring any extra food here. And I had a hotel tell me that once when I was in New York. They was like, yeah, we don't allow outside food and stuff like that. And I was just confused. So if I went out and I bought myself Chipotle, I can't bring it back. 'Cause that's actually what I did. I was in Flushing and it was a Chipotle. It was some kind of like little place. I grabbed some food and I brought it back to my hotel and they was like, yeah, Mr. Long, we don't normally let people have outside foods here. I was like, okay. I don't know why you're telling me this because I'm not about to throw my food away. But no, I don't like when hotels do this. I wouldn't stay at the Baymont, and neither would this police officer who was about to give y'all his opinion.
Is gonna tell me that I shouldn't tell people to not come to this place. Because me, myself, I would never, ever
Come to the
family
Baymont
to
and
come here.
the officers
Because
said it
this place,
themselves.
every single time someone becomes argumentative with them, and that's like, oh, my room is dirty. And they'll be like, they'll deny it, right? And then you'll be like, I have proof of it. Here's the pictures. They'll be like, okay, you need to go. I'm going to call the police. That's how it goes here. This is one of the only hotels. We have dozens of hotels in Merrillville, right? This is one of the only hotels that constantly does this. We have this issue with this hotel very often. I am not lying to you. You can ask the supervisors. You can ask the chief of police. This is one of the.
But that would be addressed at the town council meeting.
We got to show up at the town hall meeting.
Right.
We have to be there at the town hall meeting to make a difference. We have to go to the town hall meeting, y'all. We got to be there.
It seems petty. It doesn't seem powerful. But all of you are on social media, right? So you see stuff on social media. So when you that. I could sit here and say that you can hit them where it hurts, and that's
Already did. It went viral.
I know. That's
The
why I'm
first
saying.
video went viral.
I saw that
video. Everybody is going to continue to share it. Thank you, officer. And everybody's going to continue to share it because we are going to make a difference.
Yeah.
You don't take advantage of someone in a time, in a desperate...
Unfortunately, though, the difference that's going to be made, not unfortunately, I'd say it's a good thing, is with most local, like your local crowd. You know what I mean? Because you have people that are from Merrillville, from this general area on your social media, right? So people from out of town ain't gonna know this unless you put it on the things that you would look on if you went out of town. Like
people out of town to
stuff like
share
that.
it.
So you share your experience, and it might feel useless because you're just typing it, but it's not. Because when you go out of town, again, you're looking at what a good place to stay in. And you read those reviews, right?
You see, hey,
I do.
This hotel's a 2-star hotel.
We didn't care about the stars and we didn't have nowhere to lay our
I know.
heads. So
Yeah.
that's the only
It's a difficult
that's the thing.
situation. It is.
Yeah,
They don't
tragedy.
need that heat, and they will find out.
They know about it.
Listen.
What did corporate tell you?
They told me that they would let me stay at any of their hotels permanently whenever I want to.
But couldn't put
Just
it in
not this-
writing. But they didn't put it in writing.
Look, just for real.
We don't want to stay at none of them anyway.
I know.
We just want her money
I
back.
told them, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that because I was treated unfairly.
So why are they saying that, but they're not offering you a refund?
No, they're not. That's the thing. We asked for it in writing.
Not yet, they will.
Oh yeah, they will. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
after today, baby, let me tell you
Right.
something. I'm not letting it go. After today, we're going to have a lot of resolved issues done after we done showed up at this Baymont Inn, and I got my squad behind me because we don't stand for injustice. We're not tolerating it. I don't care what a person's situation is. You don't ride from them when people out here working hard. We ain't the criminals. We try not to get out here in these streets to do something. You understand me? But being good, and somebody do you wrong, like you just don't. You just don't.
Can I
You just
ask
don't.
you what the you said you came out here for multiple problems over the past couple of years?
Several years.
Could you
For the
several
same-
years? Okay.
Very similar.
Could you list like a couple of them?
Honestly, off the top of my head, no. But we have call
too many
logs
to-
for every address that we respond
Too many.
to. Every single address.
went in there yourselves and seen any of the
In the bedrooms, unless we're called for like a domestic or having to remove somebody from the room itself. No, I mean, again, we don't go in.
So there has been multiple incidents at this same place. The officer in the video, you heard it. The officer in the video said he wouldn't allow his people there, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to have my family there either. Truth be told, I would look at that as a major loss. I'm talking about a major loss. I'm talking about like, to me, having my family there would just be no, not that one. Because I can't say I never stay at the Baymont. I have, but when when you experience racism and stuff like that, bro, eventually you get tired of that shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. I'm just showing y'all stuff I find, and if I'm interested in it, I'll do content on it. If I'm not, I will just move past it. Let me know what y'all think about this. Mwah.